I was adopted. I don't got no family.
Morning.
Morning, Your Honor.
Al Hindman, the magistrate. Today's the date and time. Video arraignments for the city of Romulus. First case, Danny Fairchild. State your full name for the record.
Danny Fairchild.
Mr. Fairchild, I'm Al Hindman, the magistrate. Today's the date and time set for an arraignment. You have an attorney present. He's going to put his appearance on the record.
Morning, Your Honor. Daniel Batar on behalf of Mr. Fairchild. I've gone over the charges with him. We'll waive a formal reading. Stand mute, please.
Mr. Fairchild, I'm entering a plea of not guilty on your behalf. We're going to schedule this matter for what's called a probable cause hearing. We're going to talk about bond first. Let me go to that. Lieutenant, any comment on bond?
Yes, Your Honor. The detectives are asking for, I believe, 100,000, 10% bond, or 100,000 cash based on the seriousness of the offense.
What, one more time, 100,000, 10?
100,000 cash. I'm sorry.
Okay, Dan, go ahead.
Thank you, Judge. Mr. Fairchild is employed. He works for Gruppio. He does roofs for the F-150s. That's an auto supplier plant. He's a UAW member. He has a high school diploma. He's not currently on probation or parole for any offenses. He does have a 5-year-old daughter. Judge, I understand these are very serious and troubling allegations. The incident allegedly happened in September. According to Mr. Fairchild, though, Mr. Fairchild and the complainant in this case remained in a relationship following the alleged incident and just recently broke up last month. So there may be more to this than I think any of us may know at this point, Judge. I'm asking you for an opportunity to allow him to make bond. I would ask for a 50,000, 10% bond. He understands he has to appear at all court hearings. He will not have any contact with the individual as well.
Well, out of curiosity, between the alleged offense date and today, where's Mr. Fairchild been?
Mr. Fairchild, can you answer that question for the judge, please?
Where have I been? Oh, I never lived with her. I live on my own.
No, have you been contacted by Romulus Police Department? This was signed back on December 4th. Oh, wait. No.
Did you know anything about the warrant, Mr. Fairchild, is what he's asking you?
No, I didn't. We had another dispute where it was supposed to have been it was when she had got a PPO against me. I had called her, and then they had charged me with stalking or something like that because I had called her at the time. And then right after that, we actually got back together. Like, I don't have no idea where this came from.
Lieutenant, how did you come upon Mr. Fairchild?
He's not here.
How did you get picked up, Mr. Fairchild?
Oh, I was picking. Bounty hunters picked me up. I didn't even know I had a warrant. Actually, on the 10th, I had a court date for a
That's
year.
fine. You answered the judge's question. That's enough.
No, that's good. Don't even go any farther.
Okay.
Well, Dan, based upon, again, these are just allegations today, but it's all about the safety of the public.
I mean, I'm willing to do a tether with a house to be on tether.
Mr. Fairchild, he understands that. I respect that, but just let him finish, okay? Don't interrupt him.
Hold on, I'm looking for. Information that isn't here. Ho, 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 ho.
Your Honor, I also have some other information when you're ready too. I just saw.
Go ahead. I've tried to, you were out of the room for a minute. Go ahead, Lieutenant.
Yeah, on the notes from the detective, there's also a fail to appear with the Third Circuit Court on a home invasion and a domestic violence second degree.
I appeared for that. I went to court.
He did indicate, Judge, that he appeared for that, so.
I did go to court for that. I think the court date for that was, I think it was in September as well. I had a Zoom video for that. You could call my attorney for that case for that one. I did appear for that.
Your probable cause hearing is going to be on December 30th this year, 11 a.m. For right now, based upon what I have and I've read in the file, your bond's $100,000 cash or surety. You can only be released on the Wayne County Tether Program. You cannot have any contact, and you better pay close attention to detail, Mr. Fairchild, because you said it yourself. You've had contact with a complainant victim. You can't have any contact with Chantil, Elaine Metcalf, no third-party contact. That means you can't send a message to a family member or friend. No cell phone, text messaging, or any social media contact. Am I clear?
Yes.
That wraps up Mr. Metcalf. Lieutenant, the case number is 20-1680.
Got it, thank you.
Mr. Fairchild, is he still there?
Yes.
You have 2 misdemeanor cases, and moving right along, this is a stalking case. Oh, let me see here. That has an offense date of September 14th this year. You entered into a payment plan. You bled on this case. Do we agree?
Yes.
You're going to review this case on December 30th, okay?
Okay.
You also have gave false information to a police officer. That has a date of the offense of September 23rd of 2020, City of Romulus. This was a deferred sentence for 6 months. It's to be paid by December 18th, so you still have time, okay?
Okay.
That wraps up your cases. We're done with Mr. Fairchild.
Judge, on that last one, can you extend that period to pay? Because I think he's going to remain
Yeah.
locked up and he won't be
Yeah.
able to do that.
I'll push that out.
Thank you.
Pay by June 10th, 2021.
Thank you, Judge.
Alvin LeBron Walker - Bullock.
Yes.
Mr. Bullock, Al Hindman, the magistrate. Today's the date and time set for an arraignment. You have an attorney present in the courtroom. This has an offense date of December 12th. Lieutenant, is this signed? I take it is, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yep.
Daniel Batar on behalf of Mr. Walker Bullock, Your Honor. We'll waive a form rating. Stand mute, please.
Mr. Walker Bullock, I've entered a plea of not guilty on your behalf. For your attorney, and give me the chance to do the paperwork here. We're to the bond portion of this case. Lieutenant, go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. Based on the fact that there's two separate incidents involving violence, one the first domestic violence and the second assaulting a police officer, which did require Officer Schabel to seek medical attention. He is still currently off work, so the seriousness of his injury is substantial. Based on those facts, I would ask for 10,000, 10% bond on Mr. Bullock to ensure his appearance and to protect the victim in both cases.
Dan, go ahead.
Thank you, Judge. Judge, he lives with his 11-year-old son and the complainant in this case. I've informed him that while this case is pending because of the DV charge, he is not allowed to have any contact with her. He will not. He will do a civil standby to get any property he needs. He was supposed to start a new job at Dollar General the day after this incident happened, so he doesn't know if that job is still available. He tells me he has no prior criminal history, has a high school diploma, has also taken a few classes at Eastern Michigan University, Your Honor. We're asking you to consider a 5,000 10% bond in lieu of that 10,000 10%.
Lieutenant, the complainant victim is at the 34-260 Pine Woods, correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
Hold on, I got to take this call. 1 minute. Hello. Hey, I'm on the bench doing arraignment. You're almost here. Oh, come in the old building for a minute. Just let them know you're here. Okay. Oh, I hate to do that, but that's a real important call about the building.
There is also a pending OWI charge. We're waiting for blood results in regard to the same incident.
Am I allowed to ask a question?
Doing paperwork, sit tight. I'm not ignoring you. Mr. Walker Bullock, your bond is 10,000, 10%. No contact with the complainant victim. You can't return to, be in, around, or near 34-260 Pine Woods, number 106. You're to have no third-party contact, can't send a message to a family member or friend, no cell phone, text messaging, or any social media contact. Am I clear?
Yes, Matt. Can I ask a question? Or no?
What's your question, Mr. Walker Bullock?
I was regarding what you said. Like, I have like car insurance and things like that, in which she pays. So if I can't talk to her, I don't know how am I supposed to pay my car note and stuff. Like, it's the information is, like it's her under her credit cards and certain things. I'm on her insurance and different things like that. So
What he's saying, Judge, is they operate a business together, and I guess he needs to have contact with her to operate the business.
Right.
Is that correct, Mr. Walker Bullock?
And I have certain things, that we have on different accounts that I don't know and things like that. And we share, like, I have a car, but we share it and things like that. We don't have two cars.
Well, then the only thing I'm going to do is I can appreciate your situation, but there's a whole situation that I have that covers a whole 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper that compromises all that. So what I'll do is I'll strike one part of my bond condition. You'll have to do it by a third party. Dan, you're good with that?
A third party?
Yes, Judge.
So I'm sorry. So a third party, like anybody can,
Like,
facilitate between us. Okay.
if you need to reach out to her, contact your mother, her mother, somebody like that, where she can have direct contact with that person, not with you.
Okay.
Lieutenant, case number 20-1695.
Thank you.
Judge, can I give you his phone number to put on his court-appointed attorney sheet, please?
Absolutely.
734-363-0207.
Go.
I think Andy's on here with us. She got that too. I put it on.
Thank you, Judge.
That wraps up Mr. Walker.
Does he have the same court dates, Your Honor?
Oh, did I miss that?
Yeah.
That court date is December 30th, 2020, 11 a.m. I apologize.
No worries.
You're good on the case number 20-1695, correct?
I am, Your Honor. Thank you.
Melvin Deshaun Langston.
Yes, sir.
This case is signed, Lieutenant. We agree, correct?
Correct, Your Honor. Thank you.
Mr. Langston, you have an attorney present in the courtroom. He's going to put his appearance on the record.
Thank you, Judge. Daniel Batar on behalf of Mr. Langston. Judge, I don't know if he was ever arraigned on this. It's a driving on a suspended. If he hasn't been, we'll waive a form reading. Stand mute, please.
This case I have is assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder.
I don't have any of that paperwork, Judge. All I received was a docket from a misdemeanor DWLS. Andy, did I miss something, or did I not get what else you sent?
I have the DWLS too, but what I'll do, Dan, is it's perfect timing because my person showed up reference of the project next door. I'm going to jump off. I'll let you speak with Mr. Langston. I'll give you the preliminaries. It's a felony complaint with the offense date of December 14th this year, 6135 Columbus. Ophelia Blondie Shoulders is a complainant, victim, 1 count of assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than a crime of murder by strangulation, and 1 count of domestic violence.
Thank you, Judge.
I'll be back.
Dan, are they going to put us in a breakout, or are you just going to do it like this? I'm not sure.
No, Andy will come on and put us in a breakout room.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's see. Have a seat at this point.
Lieutenant Hall, do you have a recommendation on bond for that?
Yeah, it's 10,000, 10%.
Okay. I can go into the breakout room, but I don't think you can.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, are we ready for the magistrate?
Yes.
All right, I will let him know.
Thank you.
Is there, excuse me,
Yes.
about what you said about the, you
Well,
said.
we're live on YouTube right now, so I don't want you to tell me anything that's confidential, okay?
No, but you said that, the contact, no contact, right?
Yes.
Is that her order or the court order?
The judge is going to order that. That's going to be the court order.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't think she would.
She can contact the prosecutor or police and let them know if she doesn't want that, but you can't have any contact, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
If they give me this, whatever that bond is, hey.
Excuse me, officer. The last person was on the thing with him said that the victim or whatever can call and tell the prosecutor that she wants to have contact. So that, I mean, like once she do that, then I can have contact again.
If the judge allows it.
She has to call the prosecutor. And is there a number for him?
The Wayne County Prosecutor's Office.
Oh, just the Wayne County. Okay. And then I will be allowed to talk to her. Come back to the house.
That'll probably come up in the next on the 30th.
That's when I'm supposed to get back, like come back here and do this again.
Yep.
Oh, no. I ain't gonna be here, no chance. I'll be home with that. I can't get to my girl. She gotta pay my car insurance and shit. It's on her thing. So she gonna do that. I ain't riding no car. I gotta go to sleep. I ain't gonna be here. Shit. I gotta get in touch with somehow.
You really want to have friends or something? I
ain't got none of their numbers. I'm pretty much calling my brother. I got a little brother and he lives with her. So that's all I can do. I don't know his number. I gotta get to my phone. My phone's in my car. My car is empty.
y'all said, oh, you gotta drop this. Like, we can't get nothing done with this.
I can get my car. They just said I can't go in the house and get my shit and all that. But I think she got my key. That's why I'm like.
At least they tell you can. They just tell me I can't even talk to her. They ain't no third party or nothing.
I'm glad they did that. I because she dropped the shit, and then 3 weeks I'll be back in the house. I ain't got nowhere to go.
And it made me look bad because every time I talked to her after this, I didn't know there was no extra ass charge. I just broke up with her like last month. And this shit was supposed to happen 2 months ago. I ran in her, oh my God. Her mom can't stand me, true enough. Fuck, this is extreme.
I ain't fucking shower and shit. I'm used to that now.
That's the worst right there.
I'm thinking about to go home and get in the shower, get in the bed.
I ain't know what the hell they was talking about. They even said that shit. They pulled me over. My girl was like, what did you do? Did you do something? I'm like, hey, what?
I got another question. I was asking the officer, about how I'm supposed to get home because my phone, I think, is in my car. And then one officer took the car keys. I'm not sure if he gave it back to my girl or because when we was asking him, like, where is that? Because they gave me my wallet and stuff back. It's in the lockers. But the keys and my house keys and stuff, I think he might have given it back to my girl, but I don't know. And neither did the other officers. So they told me to ask, like, when I'm getting ready to get released to see
We'll figure it out.
Huh?
We'll figure it out.
Okay. Because I ain't got no way to get back home. To get to work. Just try to write down your address and then, like I said, wait for you to get out. When you get out, solid bar, whatever.
I mean, my people's probably like, what the fuck? And then when I tell them who this is, they're going to be like, oh my God, why is she doing this to you? She hit me with the most. Every time I break up with her, I'm about to break up with her, she calls the police on me and says some crazy ass shit. She put a restraining order on me, hit me up. I hit her back up. We got into it over text messages. She called them and told them that I was harassing and stalking her. That's the stalking thing I got on mine. I go to court for that. I go to court for it because I guess they get the paperwork every time you go to court for some shit. She sees my shit, reads it, talks to me.
Me and my girl, I'm sorry, this would work. What? No contact.
Oh, that's what the dude said. You gotta act, like I did.
I don't know how that went from.
What I'm saying is
just domestic violence.
She's not gonna want to go through nobody to talk. She's gonna want to talk to me herself.
Yo, but she got just called a prosecutor on that one.
That shit, bro. I don't get it, bro.
I know that yours is weird as hell. I've never seen domestic where it's saying some extra shit like that. Like that's a domestic period. Yeah, that's domestic and some extra shit. But y'all, I've never seen that like that. And then they try to hit me with another domestic violence. Fuck.
It's gonna take 5 seconds, bro. For me to give up.
It's ridiculous. I ain't even doing it.
It's not good. I ain't got that much money left. That's why I got to call.
We got to happen in the summertime in June. I don't know how the hell this keeps stretching of this month. So just any month she calls and says some shit happened, that's just what it is. I ain't even mess with this. I've been done with her for like a month and a half now.
I got my car. My car no come out on Friday. I ain't
Since
no
December.
How much you doing, Courtney?
It was like 180, but I'm about to get $1,000. I only got like 1,200 in my account. $1,100. I'm getting $1,000. I don't have enough for the car now. That's why I said I gotta get in touch with her. I need because she got my other money. We got joint accounts and shit. We work a business together. And she paid my car insurance and shit, so I don't even get paid. She gets shit. She got paid. I mean, like.
But that woman said some shit to me one time on the phone that was fucked up. She was like, I'm ready to see you in jail. You better have fun out here like with anybody else.
She meant that shit.
She meant that shit for real. This shit was horrible, bro. That shit was hard. I ain't even cut like that. Like, I done got a couple domestics before. The one I'm fighting right now, I didn't even do nothing. Police came. This is a whole new one. I ain't for this is crazy.
This is crazy.
Hey guys, I just want to let you know that this is running live on YouTube and is being recorded, so everything you're saying, everyone can hear. So you probably don't want to say anything right now, okay?
Excuse me, officer.
Can I use the sound of the phone?
I told you I could.
Just say it's on the phone.
I'll send it to not use it long.
It's Thursday. Okay. This shit crazy.
All right, give me 1 second. Melvin, Deshaun Langston recalling the case. Dan, you met with your client. Go ahead.
I have, Your Honor. Thank you. Daniel Batar on behalf of Mr. Langston, Your Honor, will waive a formal rating. Stand mute, please.
Mr. Langston, I'm entering a plea of not guilty on your behalf. We are gonna get to the bond portion of this. Lieutenant, go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor, based on the seriousness of the offense, we're asking for a $10,000 10% bond.
Dan, go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. First off, I would let you know he does not reside at the Columbus address. He does have a different address. He will not have any contact with the complainant while this case is pending. That other address, Your Honor, is 5077 Academy Point in Canton. He was employed with DSI Services International. He was laid off due to COVID. I don't believe he has any prior felony convictions, Your Honor. I'm asking you to consider something a little less than that 10,000, 10% bond, maybe a 5,000, 10%, Your Honor.
Lieutenant, the complainant victim lives at the Columbus Street address?
That's my understanding, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Langston, pay close attention to detail. No contact with Attilia Londi Shoulders. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
No third-party contact. Can't send a message to a family member or friend. No cell phone, text messaging, or any social media contact. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Hold on. Again, can't return to 6135 Columbus. Your bond is 7,500, 10%.
I'm sorry, what
Thank
was
you,
that,
Your
Your
Honor.
Honor?
Your probable cause hearing is going to be, let me see, on the 30th of December this year at 11 a.m.
Your Honor, I didn't catch the bond.
7,500, 10%.
Thank you.
Judge, that misdemeanor driving on is suspended. Will that just be set aside and set for another date?
Yeah. Lieutenant, case number on the felony charge is 20-1694.
Got it.
Mr. Langston, you have a driving while license suspended case that occurred back in June of this year. We'll set that, you will get a notice. You did give contact information to your attorney and he put it on the record. I don't know if Andy got it or not.
I'll forward it to Andy, Judge.
And your cell phone number ends in 1726, correct, Mr. Langston?
Say it again.
What's the last four digits of your cell number?
1726.
Okay, do you have an email address?
Yes.
Go ahead.
BIGMELLO 313 @gmail.com.
All right, pay close attention to your cell phone and your email address. And that's BIGMDDavidLLO313 @gmail.com, correct?
Repeat that one more time.
B is in boy, I Ida, G George, M Mary, D David, L Lincoln, O Ocean, 313 @gmail.com.
There's Big Mellow 313. Yes.
Dan, you're all set?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Lieutenant, you're good, correct?
All good, Your Honor. Take care. Have a good day.
Yeah, have a good day.